But in the city, and I don't think the city belongs to bankers, I think it belongs to its people. I think it belongs to tramps. When I was very young, my mum said to me, always be kind to tramps, because you never know, they might be God in disguise. And I love the notion, the epic notion, that tramps are somehow the deity. I'm an atheist now, and this trilogy of poems is about two atheist tramps, two atheist gay tramps who die and then go to atheist tramp heaven. Okay? So this is the first one, it's called Bingo Jesus. A shabby man, my creation, whose baggy shadow dances jigs long forgotten, whose dreads seem underlit by multicoloured neon. He beams a smile that doesn't pinpoint memory, his face a relief map, a bumpy wrinkled journey of everyone's encounter with breath. No stranger to death, bored of the finite wisdom of the successful, dim and distant world-weary. It's whispered he can speak in tongues, this son of me, but doesn't have much to say, that he can walk on water. But there's no way he'd be reduced to parlour tricks for poets and storytellers, hungry to be remembered. He's offended by the restrictions of longevity and thinks immortality blinks for time wasters. For Bingo Jesus, holy water is methylated spirit that makes the miracle lights gather, a firefly disco ether where he's always one step ahead of the flautists. A favourite of tourists and children, whose giggles he knows may one day mimic the shortcomings of his chest. He's the best at this street theatre of polystyrene tea and sympathy, of unintelligent bourgeois empathy and broken tambourines. And this is his boyfriend. I know Bingo Jesus is dead now. And this is his boyfriend who will die at the end of this poem. This is called Old Willow Pantomime. Walks like toppling, a determined wobbling, unfurnished face, mashed up in elegant craggy chic. An altered state, acquired taste, more up and becoming than down and out. Walks tall and forever, killer smile, a top hat sets him apart, a gentleman. Smells of damp old clothes, booze and heart. Rides a tricycle that can't be rode by anybody else. A rickety, rollicking, plinkety plonky ring of a thing that could just save the world in a film. If that film was about wobbly tramps and magic tricks. He's like magic gone horribly wrong, or maybe horribly right. A spell conjured by a dark-time child who can't think what to do with midnight. Old Willow Pantomime collects things, sells tin, finds wedding rings, in his bag a collapse of people's pasts and presents. Some broken, some near new, some pretending, some still unwrapped, would you believe? Most need mending. Gifts untouched by humane hands. So much for gifts. Time sifts. It's amazing what you find when looking for nothing. Be an entrepreneur if he smelled of roses, but he smells of damp old clothes, booze and body odour. Old Willow Pantomime read Ulysses, thinks he's cracked it. Old Willow Pantomime dreams of sailing and boozing, and sharing the treasures of the seven seas, the dawns and sunsets that validate sight, the invincible young men of the Africas, dancing on beaches, fucking in dunes, waking in gutters, walking at night and drinking. There's always been the drinking. Ah, those were the days, but apart from taking orders, and apart from the captain, and apart from your duty, and apart from the war, you were totally free. Old Willow Pantomime misses the sea, its history, the war, its anarchy and promise of anything. Old Willow Pantomime limps, knows he's not got long to toe the line. Ah, we'll be fine. How long's a piece of string? He laughs. How long's a piece of thinking? He thinks instead of crying. But there's jobs to be done, because there's booze to be drunk. There's always those pesky thoughts to be thunk, and things to be found and sold. Old Willow Pantomime feels old, older than anyone else. Some fingers don't bend, joints aren't mending, can't see past his nose, but knows when something's shining. Old Willow Magpie, wrapped against the breeze in his cloak. Brittle old soak, looks to the Mersey and the moon, feels its stillness, part of him rests with it, hears three teenagers singing show tunes, smiling, read Ulysses, thinks he's cracked it. Nothing sells more than nothing, he says. And of course, selling nothing means you've nothing to lose. Oh, but the booze. It's all about the booze. Always about the booze. Now, he's dead and goes to Tramp Heaven, and they're both dead, and this is their last chance to spend any time together, because in Atheist Tramp Heaven, you've only got a little bit of time before you disappear. So this is them together one more time in the heaven that is Tramp. This is called the Ballad of Willow and Bingo. If I can remember it, come on. In this place, where flautists produce manna, not music, and flaunt it, dishevelled, blurred, the ghosts dance on. To drums that drum beyond drumming, the two bums are bumming, a couple of swells, double barrel, bang bang, quick as lightning flash and buckshot. They're demanding you see without knowing, without showing you know showing. Just sowing seeds of bluff and thunder, summer breeze bubbling under, blowing away cobwebs from the war planet Mars. In this place of paradise lost and found, children dream stars. It's where glitter retires after grafting on Christmas cards. It's where you lift the curse. Find a sow's ear in every silk purse if you're lucky. Welcome to the Ballad of Willow and Bingo, of Panto and Jesus, of costumed imaginings beyond your wildest. Here they use clouds as welcome mats, buff off soft shoes, silver dust and watch it fall as snow. To duvet, sleepy hamlets, into bonfire, afterglow and ever so humble wintertime humbug. Welcome to the dreamscape of teen angst and immortals. Through its misty portals watch James's Dean and Joyce rub egos with Methuselah, not homoerotica. What a fella! Bruised old Methuselah, older before his time, found in a beer cellar, dressed as Petronella, blistered and fancy dressed in a vat of wine. A real slam bam thank you man bamboozler, created of the new bohemia, made up and cut down in the drunk of his prime. Someone wrote an unfathomable, unflattering rhyme. James Joyce, top bitch. Welcome, Turvey, and run, Topsy, run! Run from Simon of Legree. See Buddha sitting on the garden fence, cross-legged and clothes-pegged, whispering sweet nothings to Shiva. Watch them nod and agree to agree politely. They both got it wrong. This is the song the flautists play, that Willow and Bingo dance to, that bells ding dang a dong to, right, wrong to, that so often Scooby don't, but on occasion Scooby do, of word jazz and jangle animated. Welcome to the Ballad of Willow and Bingo, of Pantomime and Jesus, of the downtrodden breathless and the uptown breathers, where the toe-tapping teased forgive the toe-curling teasers, eking out a happy ever afterlife with silver tongues and spiritual tweezers. Heaven. It's been an incredible 3 days. Some of it's been very long and some of it's been very short. You've always been there for us all. Helen Thomas can take on the weather like Thor, the god of thunder, or Thora, goddess of thunder. Will you please have a big round of applause for things you've not seen, things you have seen, and things you will see. And thank you very much. Goodbye. Oh my goodness.